altering honey, wild pigs, and relentless seas. What dangers await in these risky jobs? The Gurung, a small Tibetan ethnic group, live in Nepal's Himalayan foothills. Each October, Gurung hunters set out from various places, all seeking the same prize. This is mad honey, named for its hallucinogenic effects, similar to absinthe. The rhododendron nectar it's made from is loaded with granulotoxin. In July 2022, these guys joined local hunters on a wild honey expedition. After the hunt, some ate just a spoonful of mad honey. See how it hit them hard. Locals say eat max half an ounce daily, but effects can kick in within minutes. An hour later, one guy was out cold and his friends couldn't even walk alone. The trek to the hives is like free climbing Everest, with only plants and teammates for protection. Leeches cling to any exposed skin, even eyes, appearing in unimaginable places. Now check out these rope ladders. They're the sole access to hives dangling 350 to 1,800 feet above ground. Many lives lost due to these, but consequences rarely seen in such remote areas. Himalayan bees, the world's largest and most aggressive, can grow up to 3.5 centimeters. Hunters cut honeycombs with special knives while swarms of angry bees attack, defending their hive. Sheriff. This harness-free ancient honey hunt is the world's most perilous, dating back to 8000 BC. In October 2024, this team harvested 661 pounds of rare honey, sold online for up to $399 per 7.7-ounce bottle through a third-party company. However, it's unclear how much these hunters, who risk their lives, actually earn. Though cute as piglets, these wild hogs grow into a serious threat for farmers worldwide. In Zua alone, they cause an estimated $1.5 billion in annual damages. In February 2023, hunters and dogs pursued wild pigs killing lambs in central Otago, New Zealand. A routine hunt turned scary when the boar suddenly attacked the dogs and hunter as he fired. The boar's tusks gashed the dog's hind leg, forcing an immediate helicopter evacuation to the vet. There's a reason hunters typically use large packs of dogs. Some aggressive large pigs are much stronger than dogs. If only the hunter had followed protocol and given his Rottweiler a protective vest. Wild pigs are dangerous, but wounded ones are even more so. They can run 34 miles per hour and become volatile when shot at. On July 4, 2021, Russian hunters became hunted by wild boars. The hunter in orange shot one, which then targeted only him. A nightmare scenario, yet oddly thrilling for most hunters. In November 2020, an injured boar was spotted in East Berlin. When approached, it suddenly attacked the man. Hunters often use dogs to corner boars while they finish the job. But these pigs are no laughing matter. They can exhaust even the toughest dogs after one chase. The Bering Sea is known for fierce storms and tricky currents. For years, it's been a treacherous hunting ground for king crab, luring the brave or foolish into its icy depths. This area is notorious for claiming about 35 vessels yearly, including the 92-foot fishing boat Arctic Rose on April 1, 2001. It sank 428 feet deep, but only Captain Dave Randall's body was recovered. The other 14 crew members are missing, presumed dead. A remote vehicle investigating the wreck found a watertight door likely left open. That night's fierce storm, with 45-knot winds and 24-foot waves, sank the boat in under 8 minutes. Arctic Rose's final contact was Captain Randall's radio call to its sister ship, Alaskan Rose. Watch the 90-foot Scottish trawler surf massive waves in the North Atlantic, battling violent waters off Scotland's west coast. In October 2012, a shrimp trawler sank in the frigid Irish Sea. Luckily, 2 fishermen aboard were rescued by the fishing vessel Tribute. The Irish Coast Guard later transported them to the hospital. A 250-foot trawler stranded in the Indian Ocean, out of fuel with the storm approaching. This was Ocean Venture 2's situation, a Vanuatu-flagged vessel fishing for sauri and squid in 2018. In a brave attempt to help, Indonesian fishermen answered the distress call. They linked their boats with multiple ropes, fighting against enormous waves. Despite its 600-horsepower engine, Ocean Venture 2 was just 250 feet of steel stuck in stormy seas without fuel. After an emergency stop, it was repaired and refueled. Now it sails the South China Sea, likely wiser about keeping the tank full. That's life at sea. No fuel means no escape and no second chances. Vietnam has over 98 million people, with agriculture making up 11.96% of its GDP. Raise animals that won't give you nightmares. But in 2022, A young farmer went wild and decided to raise 50 king cobras right in his house. The neighbor said he forgot to lock a cage, and yep, an angry king cobra slithered out. Look, the cobra's dripping venom ready to strike. I can't imagine the stress of living in a neighborhood where these things roam free. These snakes tire out faster than humans do. The farmer's careful moves aim to safely exhaust the snake, avoiding sudden attacks. Another big danger in snake farming is feeding them. They eat about 200 grams daily, mostly raw quail meat. October's the risky egg collecting season for Vietnamese snake farmers. Females go full defense mode, ready to strike anyone bold enough to grab their eggs. As they say, cameramen never die. Welcome to the fields, where cutting-edge tech meets massive farm machines. Farmers tested parsley cutters made by Maverco, an ag firm in North Brabant, Netherlands. A key feature is the machine's ability to cleanly cut remaining leaves. This helps plants regrow fast, optimizing post-harvest growth cycles. The parsley cutter is fitted with a razor-sharp cutting blade. As it moves through parsley beds, the blade cuts at a preset height. After cutting, parsley is rolled onto a conveyor or vacuumed through a duct. This suction system, like a powerful vacuum, collects parsley at the machine's rear. This giant machine is commonly used in agricultural areas specializing in herbaceous crops, particularly in the Netherlands and other European countries. The 6.5-meter wide machine can harvest tons of herbaceous plants daily. It boosts production, ensures even cutting, and reduces manual labor compared to traditional methods. As a result, it helps farmers cut costs and increase their profits. The cultivator is advanced farm equipment that effectively prepares the soil for crops. With its intensive soil treatment, it breaks up tough clods, creating loose soil for easy bed formation. The loosened soil becomes ideal for planting and promotes better plant growth. The tiller also forms mounds of loose soil, providing a stable base for tuber growth. It helps tubers grow undisturbed by hard soil. The machine's modular design offers various technical solutions for different farming conditions. With large wheels for wet soil and 25 centimeters depth capacity, Helm handles 6 plant rows at once. Farmers can easily install and replace parts. The machine's design prevents erosion, protecting the soil environment. A key advantage is its flexible working width, adjustable with simple manual operations. Farmers can combine it with a planter, allowing plowing and planting in one go, saving time. Peanut harvesters save labor and reduce work intensity for farmers. Tasks that took days or weeks manually can now be done in hours. Peanut digger traverses each row, equipped with a blade to cut roots from the plant's base. The machine's rotating tips dig and flip plants, aligning them with peanut shells facing sideways. The harvester passes, quickly transferring peanuts to the rear via rollers, preventing ground sinkage. A vibrating sieve helps remove impurities once peanuts are collected in the machine. The peanut harvester operates flexibly even in waterlogged fields, adapting to various conditions. The peanut harvester combines digging, lifting, and inverting in one continuous process. Its separation rate reaches 98%, saving significant labor time and energy. Most commercial harvesters use roller beaters or stem vibrators to remove peanuts from vines. The main harvester uses a flexible double bar to shake grapes from the canopy. In some areas, machine harvesting cuts labor costs by up to 75%. Machines move through rows, vibrating vines to drop grapes onto conveyors. Once collected, impurities are removed through a series of nets. Harvested grapes are immediately trucked to the processing facility. This mechanical harvesting method is used only for wine grapes. One machine can harvest about a hectare in 5 hours. Harvesters can also operate around the clock. Machine harvesting suits large, flat vineyards and is often more cost-effective. Grapes cool faster when harvested by machine versus by hand. These machines have lights for night harvesting. This helps farmers reduce harvest time, especially during peak seasons. If ripe grapes stay on the vine too long, they'll quickly spoil. Huge machines can collect up to 300 kilos of produce in just minutes. It cuts workload and harvest time, meeting modern farming needs flexibly. This auto-controlled top system extends 9-11 meters, optimizing harvesting. It's commonly used for harvesting olives, almonds, cherries, and oranges. Shaker adjusts vibration to effectively separate whole fruit. Its user-friendly design allows use in any intensive farming system. Auto ground top winding speeds up harvest of up to 75% of tree fruits. The cab features a 7-inch color screen to control the machine and a camera system that auto-adjusts brightness. These machines ensure continuous and efficient harvesting. The automatic transplanter operates with a modern, highly efficient planting process. For operation, farmers must first prepare the soil for proper moisture and porosity. Trays containing seedlings are then loaded into the machine. The machine has a compact, user-friendly design. The operator can precisely set parameters like plant spacing and planting depth. During operation, it uses a mechanical or hydraulic system to plant each seedling. The robotic arm moves smoothly, ensuring correct placement of each seedling. Simultaneously, young trees are gently stabilized with soil around their base. Capable of planting 30,000 plants per hour, it greatly improves productivity over manual methods. Farmers can quickly expand planting areas, significantly reducing labor and costs. Cows are typically operated by tractors. The plow breaks the hard soil layer to a depth of 6 to 16 centimeters, cutting, lifting, and inverting it. Plows come with various blade types, each designed for specific soil and tillage needs. These blades break up soil clumps, making the surface flatter and cleaner. It also loosens soil by turning it, making sowing much easier. Simultaneously, it provides space and nutrients for new plants. Typically, plowing is done after the harvest. This technique aims to remove weeds and crop residues to aid plant growth. This softens the soil and gradually prepares it for the next crop. Deep plows can reach over 50 centimeters, altering structure to help tree roots develop. Deep plowing better controls many perennial weeds. In summer, grass grows fast and is often harvested for cattle. Farmers can use simple or alternative mowers. Cut grass is trucked to farms, meeting cattle's fresh feed needs. Farmers may leave grass in the field to wilt for hours. This reduces moisture. The grass is then collected and stacked in the farmyard. Harvested grass can also be field dried. The farmer will return in a few days. A hay harvester helps bale the hay. These machines can process 5 to 20 hectares per hour. It saves farmers time and effort in harvesting cattle feed.